Once a club of just 5 emerging economies, BRICS has grown into an 11-member bloc, is spread across Latin America, Africa, the Middle East and Asia. In 2025, the group accounted for around 40% of the global economy. At this year's summit in Brazil, the enlarged BRICS mounted a strong defense of multilateralism, voiced by host President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva.
Hard-won achievements, such as the climate and trade regimes, are under threat. In the wake of the worst health crisis in decades, the global health system is facing an unprecedented assault. Absurd demands over intellectual property still restrict access to medicines. International law has become a dead letter, along with the peaceful resolution of disputes.
With the final confirmation of Saudi Arabia and Indonesia, BRICS has now 11 full members and 10 partner countries, more global weight and bigger coordination challenges.
I guess the founding countries are more or less stabilized in their relations. I guess that the challenge is specifically how will BRICS operate with 11 plus the 10 participant countries. We need to develop within BRICS mechanisms of consensus and avoiding stepping on other countries too.
For South Africa, the last country to join the original BRICS members, Brazil's presidency marked a significant milestone.
I think the hosting of BRICS in Brazil was very significant because it was the first meeting where we had expanded BRICS bloc. 11 member states attended the BRICS meeting with the theme of strengthening global South cooperation for more inclusive and sustainable governance.
As political leaders work through these institutional adjustments, the real economy is already moving. Trade and investment among BRICS members continue to expand. One example are the Chinese investments in electric mobility in Brazil, with 2 major players, Great Wall Motors or GWM and BYD, opening a new manufacturing plant in Brazil in 2025, with an eye on the South American market.
I think the most important thing this year was the opening of our factory in Camaçari. We just reached 10,000 cars produced here in Brazil. This is a milestone for BYD. In less than 60 days, we produced 10,000 cars, which is a very important milestone for BYD.
BRICS has significantly expanded trade between its members and China, but the truth is that commercial ties with the Chinese would be strong with or without the bloc. It's the geopolitical reality. However, BRICS does offer new opportunities along other south-to-south routes, like Brazil and India, which are now exploring new ways of deepening both commercial and political exchanges. On the sidelines of the 2025 BRICS summit, Brazilian President Lula da Silva and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a bilateral meeting, signing a series of agreements aimed at deepening trade, investment and political cooperation. This Brazilian businessman has been importing Indian-made products since 2017, from tires and these tuk-tuks to Royal Enfield motorcycles, a British brand owned by an Indian company, Eicher Motors, since 1994.
This moment, actually, they are looking for Brazil. They are looking more how they can do more business with Brazil. They believe in our country. They believe in the potential of the country. Because we have a lot of customers, potential customers for everything that they produce there. So they are investing a lot.
This Russian politics professor based in Brazil says BRICS has also played a strategic role in maintaining Russia's economic ties, as Moscow continues to face isolation linked to the conflict in Ukraine.
It's very important to reorganize the economic ties. And that is why the Global South, and Brazil in particular, and China of course, and India, and South Africa, they're the very good, for Russian elites, they're the very good vectors to develop new economic ties, new trade agreements, a number of bilateral agreements with these countries.
At the end of 2025, BRICS is larger, more influential and more complex than ever. Whether this expanded group can turn its political ambitions into prolonged economic expansion will be a key question as India takes over the BRICS presidency for 2026. Paulo Cabral, CGTN, São Paulo.